Alrighty. Thank you for watching, everyone. We're going to be talking a little bit about the It's a Tree Teleport Linker mod and how to use it as a server owner. While my server is starting up, we'll talk about a little bit about the files that come along with it. We have the inside of your profile that you start your server. You'll have a folder called It's a Tree Mods. When you start the server for the first time, when loading my mod, uh, inside of here, you'll see a teleport linker config JSON created, and it'll have this empty list here. And so this basically shows that the mod just was loaded and it's initializing all of the lists, or the initial lists that I sort of care about as we start. So looks like we're loading in here. Awesome. So the main points of the teleport linker mod is that you can take any object and link it to one or more teleport locations, meaning I can come up to this box, I can set it as the anchor teleport, and then come over here and set the destinations to where I want it to be. So I can have it go to one place, or I can have it go to many places. And if you have more than one spot, it will just randomly choose one of them. I'm going to come over here to this sort of more formal teleport looking thing, and I'm going to set my anchor here, and we're going to put our destination a little bit over here. Just have one. Okay. And by doing that, we have set up our teleports here, and now we need to close the server down so that we actually save the changes or the configuration, and so that when players join, they are given the locations, and so they know where to teleport to. So if you notice, I'll go over to my config file and we'll refresh it here. Notice that it's still empty. All right, let's go ahead and close the server down. We'll restart it real quick. We'll start it back up, and once the server shuts down, you'll see that it populates stuff in here. And once you have an example of how to build these teleporters out, you really can just go grab the positions and the object names in game and then populate them all when the server is offline in your normal restart cycles. So really, this starting and stopping cycle is only required for once, and then you can kind of sort of work it into your existing workflow. We're going to go ahead and close this down. And as you can see, the file auto-updated as the server saved the file. You'll notice that we have the class name, the class name of the object that is the teleporter. We have the teleporter position. So what you could do if you really were wanting to be cheeky is you could say, this is either a wooden crate or a key card, and it needs to be in this specific location on the ground. And as soon as players bring an object to the area, a specific object to the area, drop it, they'll be able to interact with it as a teleporter. And so, in my opinion, this is a really fun way of making your trader stations or even bringing in questing. So you can also see that the teleport destinations are listed out here. If you wanted to remove one, all you need to do is modify the list. And over here, you can see that we just have a single position. That is the destination. And maybe if you wanted to add more, you can always add more to it. There are a couple other options here for expecting something to be enhanced to use the teleporter, or if the item in hands gets damaged. Again, if you have a key card that is required for a teleporter, you can sort of consume it on use, or you can let them have infinite uses. And eventually, I will be adding this teleporting radius and time to stay open, so that a single person can go up to a teleporter, use it, and it'll bring everyone with them. Or you can interact with the teleporter and it'll stay open for some amount of time. So those are some things that are coming down the list, coming down the line. So if you have any other questions, let me know. We're going to go ahead and start the server up since we have these new changes, and we're going to see if I can actually teleport. We'll go ahead and wait. Speed up. Alrighty, we are back in our server, and let's go up to the wooden crate. Do we have the option? Aha, yeah. As we walk up to the wooden crate, we have the F to teleport. If I use it, you'll notice that it brings me over to here, to the areas where I teleported. And so there is this, there's there is this notion of teleporting back to the previous location. And so when you teleport and you look at another teleporter, you have the ability to return to your previous location. And this is for like a trader. You have this object that sends you out to a trader up a billion miles away, and then you really want you only want a single teleporter up in the trader to send the person back to wherever they were. And so in this case, anytime you use a teleporter, I remember where your last position is, and so you can put a teleporter up in the sky and it'll bring them back to where they teleported from. And this was a feature requested by some server runners. And so again, you can come over here to the teleporter, and actually I'm going to just showcase the return to previous location by here where I create. Awesome. And in here, I can see that my nice formal looking teleporter is here, has the action, and it sends me to the right place that I care about. So hopefully this has helped showcase how to use the mod. And if I haven't covered anything, let me know, and I'll be sure to answer it in the comments or just add additional video to this tutorial. Thank you. Have a great day.